Hello everyone. Good afternoon. Assalamu alaikum. What's up MUBC? I am Nayeem Ashraf and I am a chef by profession. That's right, a chef. I had the exact same reaction when I was called here. Me, a Baburchi. A Baburchi on the stages of TED Talk. Isn't that a little insane? But here I am, and that is exactly what I will talk about today. I want to talk about the stereotypes, the misconception, and my mission to change the perception of how our profession is looked at in Bangladesh. But before I start, I want to take you to where it all started. In 2007, I was in Canada and I was working in restaurants. I was working only to make a few extra money. Nothing else, just to make a few extra money. But the more I worked in the kitchen, the more I realized it was not just a job for me, it was my passion. I love everything about the kitchen. The long hours, the heat, the chaos, the cuts, the burns, everything. And with it came the art of cooking. With it came my passion, my creativity, and how you can connect people through food. I absolutely loved it, and it lit a fire in me. So I wanted to pursue my career as a chef, but that's where the problem lied. Pursuing a career as a chef was not easy. See, in our culture and in many more, chefs are rather looked down upon. They're very much undervalued. My parents did not understand why I wanted to choose this career. See, we're not respected or looked or paid same as doctors or engineers. So it's very difficult to make your parents understand why you want to pursue a career as a chef, even with a bachelor's degree in your hand, especially with a bachelor's degree in your hand. But I was very, very determined. I wanted to pursue my career as a chef. But that's not the only problem I faced. It's not just about the prestige issue. There is this stigma, ongoing stigma still today that boys do not belong in the kitchen. Mahim, you know that. You know that boys do not belong in the kitchen. It's a girl's job. Tumi keno ranna korba? Tumi meye naki? My friends said that, my family said that, people said that to me. I heard that all the time. Tumi keno ranna korba? Tumi meye naki? Tumi keno kitchen e thakba? Tumi meye naki? Again, I was determined. I knew my path was clear. I knew I wanted to be a chef. So, I knew in order to excel at my career, I had to mix my passion, my skills with a top-notch culinary education. And that's when I went to Malaysia to study in Le Cordon Bleu. If you guys know, Le Cordon Bleu is one of the best culinary schools in the world. So I stayed 3 years in Malaysia. Those years were transformative for me. I learned skills, I learned techniques. I also learned how to respect myself in the kitchen as a chef. I finished my school, I worked at Nobu, again arguably one of the best Japanese restaurants in the world. I got skilled, I got confident, and it was time for me to come home. But that is exactly when the reality hit. With all my education, my training, my skill, my confidence, I came back home only to find out that we stand at the lowest tier of the hierarchy in terms of money, in terms of respect, in terms of working condition. 8,000 taka. 8,000 taka is the starting salary of a kitchen staff in my industry. Why were we being paid so less? Is it because the industry couldn't afford us? Absolutely not. The hospitality industry in Bangladesh is massive. Have you seen the number of foreign hotels with foreign chefs in it? Have you ever seen their salary? 6 থেকে 7টা zero. It's huge. And 8,000 taka for us, why were we not getting paid the same? That was my question. I have the answer. It is because we did not have the same culinary education or the infrastructure to develop it. So when I came back, I made it my mission to change the industry. I opened up my culinary school, Shine. Why were we being paid so less? And I started identifying the problems. See, we were called Baburchis, while the foreign chefs held the positions of executive chefs in the restaurants, hotels. So I had to change it. I founded my school so that future chefs of Bangladesh can get the same standard of education, same training, and the respect that chefs get all over the world. See, this is not only about cooking, it's about changing the industry from inside out. So this one's for my fellow chefs, for the future chefs. I see you. I see your hard work. I see the insane amount of hours that you put. I see you working on the weekends. I see you working on holidays. I see you working on Eid. And I just want you to know I stand by you and I will fight for you. And together we will educate ourselves, we will raise our standards, we will demand the wage that we deserve. We will demand the wage we deserve, we will demand the working conditions that we deserve, and we will, of course, earn the respect that chefs get anywhere else in the world. And now to all the parents who said, Baburchi hoye ki hobe? Here I am, your so-called Baburchi, standing on one of the biggest platforms. Your so-called Baburchi standing on one of the biggest platforms in the world, speaking to you all. I have headed top restaurants in the city. I have my culinary school that I founded. I have a restaurant where pay is equal to any corporate job. And I just judged the biggest cooking reality show of the country. I was on television and I was all over the internet. Your so-called Baburchi. So, dear parents, please let your children follow their passion. Take me as an example. Here I am speaking to you. And if that does not change your mind, at least let it make you think. Let your children get a chance to pursue their dreams. I promise you, they will make you proud. Thank you, guys.